What's up, everyone? Welcome back for the next game. Fuck yeah. Alright, so we got Nutsack taking on Fuckwad, Kidbone, and Wolfgang. Alright, so we'll see which one of these fuckers will claim victory in the last game of bowling that I'm going to do for today. We will certainly see. Oh my god. Yeah, shit just... I don't know. I felt like shit was going well for me for a while, but... I don't know. These next couple of months, honestly, because I know my life is probably going to get really fucked up once next year starts, because I'm planning on getting a new job and shit like that. I'm going to be just all kinds of stressed out. I'm going to have no idea what the hell my work schedule is going to be and shit like that. But at least that's the plan anyway. Because I don't want to be stuck at the place that I'm working at for the rest of my life. I definitely don't. I mean, I love the people that I work with, I really do, which is the only reason why I've stuck around there so long, but I need to get a full-time job, you know, something that's going to be able to allow me to move out on my own. And I'm not even asking for, like, a career job, necessarily, just a full-time job, you know, because I can live off of a full-time job, you know, get some small little studio apartment somewhere, call it good. God, that sucked. But... yeah, I just, really for my mental health, I really just need to do that, you know. I really just need to move out on my own, because I just really badly want some goddamn peace and quiet. That's all I've ever asked for, you know. I don't want to be guilty of asking for too much. Wow, really? Fucking seriously? That's bullshit. You know, I don't want to be guilty of asking for too much, but all I've ever wanted is just some goddamn fucking peace and quiet, and it seems like no matter how hard I try, I can never achieve that goal, but I feel like if I get a full-time job, really get serious about that, and then make it happen, I'll be able to finally, for the first time in a long time, actually be happy again, which, you know, it's been a long time since I've been actually happy, so... Oh, bless me. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been actually, like, genuinely happy and satisfied with my life. But yeah, I'm probably going to get a new job sometime around the beginning of next year. So, yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Yeah, goddamn. You know, shit is just fucking frustrating sometimes.
Nice spare.
No other way to say it, really. Shit is just fucking frustrating. Fucking irritating. Fucking pisses me off. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be stuck at the place that I'm working at for the rest of my life. I mean, if I was making a really good amount of money, then fine, I could deal with it. But, like, I make minimum wage, so, like, you know, fuck that. I do not get paid enough to deal with assholes. Like this other cunt that came in the other night. Let me tell you guys about this. Because there's all sorts of stupid people that have come out of the woodworks, you know, since the whole COVID thing. People have gotten even stupider since the whole COVID pandemic. Like, just when I thought to myself, I'm like, how the hell could humanity possibly get any stupider? Well, boy, did it. Speaking of stupid, Jesus Christ. But yeah, holy crap, did they prove me wrong. Because I thought humanity could not possibly get any stupider, but I am continually proved wrong on that point. Oh, wow. That's, Jesus, I'm doing terrible. But yeah, like, okay, so this fucking bitch, right? No, not even a bitch. She's a cunt. She was a straight up cunt. So, like, you gotta imagine, right, if certain, you know, everyone has their own comfort level with the coronavirus, and that's understandable, you know, because there's certain people out there that have pre-existing conditions and maybe take this thing a little bit more seriously, as they should. You know, that's understandable. People with pre-existing conditions should absolutely take the virus seriously. You know, I have said it since day one that, you know, coronavirus needs to be taken seriously. But I have also said that while the coronavirus needs to be taken seriously, it also needs to be put in perspective. You know, the fact of the matter is, whether you care to admit it or not, The coronavirus basically is a slightly worse version of the flu. That is a fact. That is not only coming from me, that is a medical fact. God, I am just really sucking asshole this time. That's also a fact. But yeah, I just, oh, there we go, that's better. But yeah, you know, and again, I understand that everyone has their own comfort level with the coronavirus. But, you know, if you're really fucking worried about catching the coronavirus, you do not need to be going out to a restaurant and ordering food. You know, if you're that fucking worried about it, don't do it. And that was this lady's problem. So this fucking cunt comes in, right? I got about like 3 customers standing in my front lobby. I was on the phone dealing with a carryout order, you know, so I couldn't really get to these other people, right? So we have on the front, because where we keep our carryout orders, keep in mind, guys, I'm a host at a restaurant, so I deal with all the carryout orders myself. So we have a table to the left of my host stand where we put all the carryout orders, you know, for DoorDash or Uber Eats, because we do DoorDash and Uber Eats, so we have drivers that come in from DoorDash and Uber Eats. So, you know, we have all the orders, you know, all of our orders, whether they're just normal carryouts or they are DoorDash or Uber Eats. Wow, that was great. So we have all those on a table to the left of my host stand. So I had about like 3 people waiting to pick up their food. There was 2 people, I believe both of them were with DoorDash. And then this other fucking cunt. So, you know, and I understand that sometimes the DoorDash people can be a bit impatient. And, you know, I get that. But I'm the only host, you know, up front. So I was the only guy who could deal with them. And I was busy on the phone taking a carryout order. So one of the DoorDash drivers starts, you know, goes over to the table and starts going through the bags, that, you know, that I have there for the different orders, and tries to find their particular order. So, you know, they're like looking at all the bags and stuff and like looking at the tickets, you know, touching the bags and shit, right? Meanwhile, I'm on the fucking phone, right? Keep that in mind. So then eventually that particular DoorDash person, I believe that they found the order that they were looking for. So then they took it and then left. The other DoorDash person was just kind of standing there, you know. So then I got off the phone. The DoorDash person had gotten in first, so I talked to him first. I'm like, hey, which order are you waiting on? Then he told me which order he was waiting on. And it was not an order that was already ready. They were still working on it. So I told him, I'm like, okay, it doesn't seem to be up here yet. Let me go back into the kitchen and see if it's ready for you. So I go back into the kitchen. They were working on it. So I came back out and I told them, yeah, they're working on it right now. It should be ready within about like 5-7 minutes. He's like, okay, all right. So then he stands off to the side. And then this fucking cunt comes up, right? Oh my God. Oh my God, this fucking cunt. So she's like, so she walks up to my host stand, right? And there was only 2 bags left on my host stand. Both of them were her order because she had a large order. And so both of the bags were hers. And she walks up to me and says something along the lines of, and I don't remember exactly what it is that she said, but she walks up to me, right, and says something along the lines of like, so I'm assuming that these are my 2 bags, right? And I'm basically like, yeah. She's like, these 2 bags that all these other people have had their hands all over. Real nice. And then and I'm just kind of standing there at this point. I'm like, really? You know, I'm just like, really? You're going to bitch to me about that? She's like, so these are my 2 bags. These 2 bags that all these other people have had their hands all over. And I'm just like, bitch, 2 things. 1, first of all, I was on the goddamn phone, you stupid cunt. Like, fucking really? First of all, I was on the goddamn phone, so what was I supposed to do? Tell these people not to fucking touch the bags while I'm on the goddamn phone trying to take another carryout order? Fuck you. Fuck you. Second thing, I am not responsible for other people's actions. I did not force these people to go up and look through all these bags to try to find their order. I did not tell them to do that. I did not force them to do that. Therefore, I am not responsible for their actions. You want to bitch to someone, bitch to the people who were touching the bags. Don't fucking bitch to me, you stupid cunt. You stupid, selfish cunt. So again, you want to fucking bitch to someone, why don't you bitch to the people who were going through the bags? And the third thing, if you're that fucking worried about catching coronavirus, you do not need to be going out to restaurants and ordering carry-out. You should sit your fat, ugly bitch ass at home and stay there. If you're that fucking worried about catching coronavirus instead of deciding to leave your house and cause problems for other people like me who are just trying to have a decent goddamn work shift. You stupid, selfish, fucking cunt. Yeah, it sucks having to stay home. It fucking sucks. I'll be the first one to admit it. It sucks not being able to go out and do whatever you want. But you know what? If you're that goddamn worried about catching coronavirus, then stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. Again, if you're that goddamn worried about catching it, you do not need to be going out to a restaurant and ordering food. So she was all pissed off that other people were, looking through all the bags and potentially, touching her bags or whatever while they were looking for their orders. While, in the meantime, I was busy on the phone taking another carryout order. What a cunt! What a fucking cunt! So I just kind of stood there. And then she just kind of huffed and then walked away. I'm just like, what the hell do you want me to say? I really wanted to tell her off there. I really wanted to. I was so fucking close. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to find a new job in a few months anyway. You know what? Maybe I should just tell this bitch off. I swear to God, if anyone pisses me off on my last day, I'm going to go off on them. I'm just going to be like, dude, really? Fuck you. Like, seriously. Anyone tries to pull that shit on my last day, I'm just going to tell them off, straight up. And I was really close to telling this bitch off. I just kind of stood there. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like, fucking really? What's done is done. You want to fucking cry over spilled milk, you stupid fucking cunt? Really? And again, apparently somehow I'm supposed to be responsible for other people's actions. I wasn't the one going through the bags. I wasn't the one telling the people to go through the bags. I did not tell them to do so. Nor did I imply it in any way. So why are you yelling at me? You want to yell at someone, yell at the people who are going through the bags. Fine. But you know what? Again, if you're that fucking worried about catching coronavirus, you need to stay home. And don't cause problems for other people like me. The people who are actually still working. Because that causes a lot of problems for people like me. You selfish fucking cunt. Go fuck yourself. I literally hope she gets hit by a train. Because this is the same person who comes in all the time and literally always bitches about something every fucking time they come in. Every time. They either complain about something on the spot or they call and complain about something. Every fucking time. And it's like, if we do that bad of a job, then why the hell do you keep coming back to eat here? Like, fucking really? If we do such a bad job, then why the fuck do you keep coming back? Please don't. I would prefer if you do not come back. We do not need your business. We do not want your business. You are a piece of shit and a selfish fucking cunt. We do not need your business. We do not want your business. Go fuck yourself. You piece of shit. Yeah, that bitch fucking pisses me off. Fucking Linda. That's her name. Fucking Linda. And let me tell you something. She is a fat, ugly bitch. Usually people with limited physical appearance make up for it by having an actual personality and by actually being a nice human being. But she is a fat, ugly, spiteful bitch. She is a cunt. And I literally hope she gets hit by a goddamn train. I seriously hope she drops dead from COVID. I seriously hope that. I hope to God she drops dead from COVID. Because you know what? This may be an unpopular opinion, but I do believe that there are some people in this world who deserve to die. I genuinely believe that. I do, and I'm not joking, by the way. I'm not joking. I genuinely believe that there are people who deserve to die. I genuinely believe that, and I think that she is one of them. Granted, I just want it on the record, I would not ever actually go out and, kill this person, but if there weren't a such thing as laws, just saying, Linda would be one dead bitch. But granted, again, because we have laws and shit, I would never actually go out and kill this individual. I just want to make that abundantly clear. But at the same time, fucking really? Are you so unhappy with your life that you have to try to make everyone else unhappy as well? You fat, ugly bitch. And she is. She is a fat, ugly bitch. And I hate her so much. I really hope she gets hit by a fucking train. Alright, well, anyway, guys, sorry. I kind of went on a tangent there, but I thought you guys might like that story because it pissed me off. But seriously, it's like you're going to complain about other people, touching your bags. The coronavirus doesn't last on surfaces nearly as long as the CDC had originally thought, okay? So, why don't you do your fucking research, first of all? Second of all, again, if you're that fucking worried about coronavirus, and guys, this goes for any of you, if you're that fucking worried about coronavirus, please stay home. That's the best option that you have, is to stay home. And it sucks, but they're working on a vaccine, should be out soon. So just be patient, be patient and stay home if you're that fucking worried about catching it, which I understand for some people. They have pre-existing conditions, shit like that. I understand, but you need to stay home and not cause problems for other people. Because that's just not right. And it's not fair to them. Alright, well, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Otherwise, I could just talk about this for days. But, yeah, either way, I'm going to end this one here. We'll get to the next part of this game next time, so stay tuned. And until then, peace out.